It's 10 p.m. right now, right?
Yeah, yeah, I just woke up like 2 hours ago.
Oh, really? Okay, so,
Yeah.
but the difference between Poland and Gaza is not that far, right? It's just 1 hour.
Yeah, which is like more, it was a surprise for me. Like I didn't know. I thought all of the people on the West, like in the West, are like have from 7 to 12 hours difference between me and them.
I know, right? But it's just the United States that's so far away. I guess we are not
Oh,
that far, which is also the shame that we are like so far removed from the story of Gaza. I think here in Poland, it's not, I think, as prominent as a like the topic. It's not a very popular topic to discuss here in Poland, and not as it is in US. So I'm happy even more to have you here with us today because I really, really try to bring some more attention in Polish media. And maybe
yeah.
I should mention first that my stream usually is pretty silly and unserious. We like just have fun conversations here about current topics in Polish pop culture. So I hope you don't mind that this is not very serious medium and I may not be like the most knowledgeable person when it comes to Palestinian
Oh
history and
no,
the history of
no,
the conflict. But that's why I'm even more grateful to have you here.
it's okay. It's totally fine. Like even myself, for those who don't know me, my name is Ahmed Sarsour, and I am originally Palestinian, but I have been living in Sudan for 21 years. So honestly, like I have mixed culture background because, like as I said, I have been living in Sudan for 21 years. We had to flee the war in Sudan that started on the 15th of April of 2023, and I only arrived 4 months before the war here started in Gaza, and we weren't even planning on staying. Like it was like just to take a break, to regroup, and find another destination because like life in Gaza is unbearable and there's no job opportunities. The situation here is there and really hard. So yeah, so I understand what you are saying. I also don't know a lot about my history. I'm just learning as well. But and I have been consumed in Sudan about the Sudanese history because this is what I have been taught in high school and even in university. And I don't know if you have heard about what happened in Sudan, but there was like an uprising and also a civil war, and they throw over the Omar al-Bashir regime. He said that he's an Islamic leader, but he wasn't like wasn't following the rules of Islam and religion. And it was really awful to witness the atrocities that he was committing against the Sudanese people. And I have been in solidarity with them. And I was advocate even in Sudan about this kind of stuff. And at the same time, I was advocate about what's happening in Gaza because like I have my sisters here, they were with us in Sudan, and when they finished college, they moved back here, and they got married here in 2016. So yeah, I have been trying to be, to advocate for all minorities around the world. So I don't know a lot as well.
Yeah, of course. And I've seen you've been pretty active when it comes to helping and raising awareness, which is very impressive considering the current situation that you're forced to live in. As you mentioned, you escaped the war in Sudan. I must admit, I know nothing about the politics of Sudan and I didn't even know about the war. So to realize that you escaped one war just to end up in the hell of Gaza. Remind me, please. So when did you land in Gaza?
The 1st of June of 2023, four
Okay,
months
right.
before the war started.
Oh, so it was just 4 months of relative peace and calm, and then it started all over again for you. So I
Yes,
cannot even
unfortunately.
imagine what you've been through. And you've been born in Sudan, right? Or
No, I have been
oh,
born here in Gaza, but
oh,
my mom and father, they moved around a lot. They were in Libya, in Saudi Arabia, in Egypt, in Jordan. I spent 1 year in Jordan, like I think my first year of primary school. I was, I think, 6 years old when we moved to Jordan, and we came back in when I was 7 to Gaza, and we spent 2 years. Like I have my second and third school year here, like primary school, and then we moved back to Sudan when I was 9 years old.
Mm. So it's probably really hard for you to think of any place as home as you've been forced to move so much, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I have been a child when they moved like to Libya, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, so I can't remember much. I only remember Jordan, Sudan, and Gaza. But yeah, we have been forced to move a lot because of the situation here in Gaza. I told you like the life here is really hard, and there's not enough job opportunities. And for 2008, like even the IDF soldiers were here with us in Gaza, and we were occupied same as the West Bank. And I remember it was real awful. I remember I have these glimpses of scenes that when we were going to visit my grandparents, my mom, when we are in the car, like going, I remember that there were like soldiers on towers on the streets. And my mom, I remember she's telling us, don't look outside the window, don't look to the soldiers, don't look to the tanks, don't look to the guns that they are holding. I just keep remembering these like flashes, and it was hard, like even as I was a kid, like that was when I was 5 or 6 or 4, I can't remember. But these are the moments that I have of what when I was in Gaza.
Yeah, it sounds awful and so scary, and it reminds me of this story of the little girl. Oh, please forgive me for forgetting her name, but she was
In the
4.
Rajab.
Yes, uh, she was like 4 and stuck in a car with her family,
Yeah.
her aunt and her uncle and 3 cousins, and they were shrapnelled by a tank, and they all died except for her. For like an hour, she was begging for help, and the ambulance was trying to get to her. But then it turned out the ambulance was shot as well. And then just after her mother came back to Gaza, uh, after a few months, I think. I don't know if you know, you probably know this story, but it was all over the U.S. media. I don't think anyone talked about it here in Poland. But university students were like college students were naming their halls after her
Yes.
when the
And
students'
so
protest started, and it's so scary to think that you could be in the you could have been in the same situation there in the car with your mom when she was telling you not to look at the soldiers, not to look at the tanks. It sounds so paranoid to us, but to think that this is actually a reality for little children as young as 4, to be scared for their lives and to be shot dead with their whole family, waiting for help, the help that was trying to get to them because they were trying to clear the way with Israeli military, with their own government. They were trying to do everything the right way to ensure the safe passage to help this little girl escape unharmed. And for that, for trying to help a little girl, they were shot and they were killed. It's so hard to even think about this, and this is your reality, and it's so close to us too, as we just realized, even by the time difference. It's happening right next to us,